Hi, friends. My name is Claudia, and this is my Heal It Yourself series where you tell me your success stories of how you healed yourself naturally, and I share it with the world to show the world natural healing really works. So, this week's episode is all about celery. And earlier in the week, we talked about Michael's story of how he was able to resolve his psoriasis issue by drinking organic celery juice every day on an empty stomach for 6 months. And today, I'm sorry. And then we talked also about like other benefits of a celery and celery juice. Today we're going to talk a little bit more about those two, and then I found out so much about celery seeds. I didn't even know about celery seeds. I mean, I heard that, or you see that on a spice rack, but I never knew that it had so many medicinal properties. So I'm going to be sharing that today. But of course, before we get started, the disclaimer is this is not intended as medical advice. This is for informational, educational, and entertainment purposes only. Please do proper research before you try anything you see on the internet, and always consult with your healthcare professional for what is best for you. All right. So, um, from what I watched this video, and in the video they were talking about how like thousands of years ago, people used celery not as a food but as a medicine, more than a food. It was more commonly used as medicine rather than food, which I thought was pretty interesting. And then just a little bit of celery nutrition facts. Okay, it's very rich in vitamin K. It also contains folate, potassium, manganese, vitamin B2, copper, vitamin B6, calcium, phosphorus, magnesium, and vitamin A. Okay, so other ways to utilize celery is also to use the seeds, as I was saying, and the leaves. The leaves. And I didn't know that either. I mean, normally when I eat celery, when I juice it, I just put the whole thing, including the leaf part in there. But I guess you could take off the leaves and utilize it to make tea, as well as the seeds. You can make tea with the seeds, or if you want to get really fancy, you can mash them up into like a powder, and you can purchase empty capsules. They sell them like a vegan version, and they sell like the gelatin version. You can buy the capsules and fill them yourself, and you can take them like you would like a regular supplement, but at least you know what's actually in there, and it's all like natural. And I'm probably going to start doing that with things that I don't really care for the taste of. Because there's like stuff that I know that's good for me, but I just really don't like the taste. And I drink a lot of teas. I mean, I'm like the herb queen. If you saw, I have like a cart that I bring with me everywhere I go, and I literally have like bags of different herbs. But there are some that I'm not fond of their taste. And so, if you ever have an issue where you really want to get the benefits of something, that is an option where you just mash it up and make your own capsules and your own supplements with that, and it'd be a lot more natural. So anyway, back to celery. Some ways that it also helps additionally, which we didn't talk about. I think we did talk about it being a diuretic and good for water retention. But I don't think I mentioned that it was good for gallbladder stones. I didn't know that. I don't think kidney and gallbladder stones. I don't remember, but sorry if I'm repeating some of these. Okay, but I just added them because I thought they were very helpful things to know. It could be used to help encourage menstrual flow if you're having some issues. It could help as an antidote for poisoning. I didn't know that. It could be used for treatment for edema, which is basically fluid retention. It could be used for treatment of colic babies. I didn't know that either. I don't think we talked about babies at all in the other one. We did talk about hypertension. It says a decoction of seeds used for bronchitis and asthma. Decoction, I believe, is when you boil the seeds or whatever the herb is, and you drink like a tea of it. If I'm not mistaken, I believe that's what a decoction is. Maybe I'll check. Hold on one sec. Yeah, it's like you boil it, but you simmer it down until it gets more concentrated. But it's basically like a concentrated version of tea, I think. Y'all can correct me, especially if you know. All right. So anyway, you could use the seeds to make a decoction for bronchitis and asthma. We already talked about that. And also used in India for liver and spleen diseases. And it could be you could use the celery seed infusions for rheumatoid arthritis and gout. And I actually have a coworker whose husband has a very painful flare up at the moment of gout. And when I saw this, I immediately sent it to her. So she was ordering the seeds today. They're gonna start it and try it out. So if she gives me an update that it really helped with his pain, he has it really bad on his fingers. It's very painful, she said, and he gets really, really bad flare ups. And so if it helps him, I'll definitely do another video just to let you guys know that it really did help him. So you can try it if you have gout as well. Okay, and then the celery could also be used, the root, celery root can also be used as an aphrodisiac. Didn't know that either. So how can we use it? That, you know, you can eat it either in salads by itself with the celery stalks. You can juice it. You can make a celery tea utilizing dry celery seeds and the leaves and boiling them together to make a tea. The tea is taken as a relaxant and it can help alleviate gout. They said 65% relief of gout, so that's why they were going to try it. And rheumatism treatment, okay? And you could mix the roots, we said, as soups or salads to boost fertility and sex drive. And also, you could utilize the dry seeds. Well, they said the seeds might be a little bit difficult to swallow. So you could prepare them as a capsule, which I already suggested. Sorry, I hadn't read that last line. So those are some additional ways, you know, and I'm excited to see. I hope this really helps her husband because I know he's having a hard time right now. So if it does, I'm definitely gonna do a follow video, like letting you guys know, because I think that'd be great. Because the video that I watched that I sent to her actually said that there was a 65% chance of improvement with the inflammation as well as the pain from gout. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed this. I know it's a little bit scatterbrained. Sorry about that. But I hope you enjoyed this video. Don't forget to continue sharing with me your amazing healing stories so I can continue sharing them. If you have any celery stories that maybe I could squeeze in tomorrow, comment below or send me a message or email me at cc.healityourself@gmail.com. But I hope you enjoyed watching and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.